Welcome back to Clock It, where your opinion is what wins you the game. Today we are back with our incredible contestants, and he is fresh off of another comedy tour, another stop, gracing us with his presence. Give it up for Will.
I'm back. Good to see you. I'm back, and then I'm back on the road in a couple of days.
Listen, one thing about it, you are always in and out, so I am always very honored to be in your presence and have you join us.
Yeah.
And she is our favorite fashionista from Instagram. You know her. Give it up for Devyni. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Happy to be back.
You look very festive, very Christmassy.
Thank you. I felt like it was giving that.
It does give that. It matches the set. I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, guys, as you know, this game is just not about getting the answers correct. You got to know what you're talking about, and more importantly, you got to clock it. So give those big buzzers a hit. That's exactly what you'll be doing anytime you want to clock in and give your answers. Let's go ahead and get this game rolling with our first question. Which boxer says he respects Jake Paul but will not be fighting him? Will.
Manny Pacquiao.
Now, is this a fight we want to see?
Absolutely not. I don't want to see Jake Paul fight anybody.
That's what I said.
He's just a disrespect to the sport of boxing. Like,
how did we even get here? He went from like being a social media person, a streamer, to being a how did we get here?
he's a decent boxer.
Okay.
He's a decent boxer, but he got the money. I mean, you know, and he's fighting a lot of retired boxers who probably could use the paycheck, and he got the money to pay him. So
great point, because how much was Pacquiao reportedly offered to fight Jake?
$35 million.
Would you be fighting for $35 million?
Yeah.
You get in that ring, huh?
100%.
What is one major reason why this fight won't work, Will?
Size.
Yeah.
I mean, Manny Pacquiao is about 130 pounds, and Jake Paul he's bigger than me.
Yeah, it's like 200.
Yeah.
So I don't even understand why he would want to fight someone like Pacquiao, because one, the size difference, the weight difference is not making sense. Are we feeling like people are getting paid to lose when it comes to Jake Paul? Like, a lot of chatter on social media has been like it's in their contract to lose.
Even with Mike Tyson, there was no way.
Absolutely.
And he's about to fight Anthony Joshua, and that dude is about 6'5".
Okay.
So if he beats him, we know for sure.
I feel like the Tyson one was a dead giveaway, in my opinion. I don't understand, too, Devyni, why he's coming for all the heavy hitters in boxing.
I feel like it has to do with like the viral moments. Like, he's coming for the heavy hitters. He knows it's gonna make money. People want to watch. But again, I feel like a lot of people have peep game. Like, this is all set up.
We saw Mike Tyson beat up people for way less, for $0. We saw what happened on that plane.
Exactly.
So you cannot tell me that Jake Paul, come on, Mike, I know you still got
I think Tyson got probably close to $100 million for that.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you losing a fight for that much?
You could knock me out in front of my mother.
I'll be all right, right?
When she rest in peace.
Right. And you'll be straight. That's
Knock me out
hilarious.
in front of my kids, for sure.
Valid points. Points were made there. All right, well, 100 points you have on the board. Devyni, you're at 0, but we have more opportunities, so let's keep this game rolling. Which artist got his eyelids tattooed to be cool like Lil Wayne? Devyni.
Teddy Swim.
Now, at first I was like, Teddy Swims, Lil Wayne. Actually, yeah, this kind of checks out. This definitely made me understand him a little bit more. How much of a Lil Wayne fan is Teddy Swims?
Teddy Swims is a super Lil Wayne fan. So it all goes back to like 8th or 9th grade. He fell in love with the Carter 3. That has inspired him. He's loved Lil Wayne ever since. He thinks he's just like a super cool dude, which, I mean, it's Lil Wayne. I can't blame him. But yeah, that inspired the eyelid tattoos, some of his other tattoos. He's a fan.
Yeah, Teddy sat down with Bobby to tell us all about how much of a fan of Lil Wayne he is. Check it out.
It makes you a little irritated, but when I was growing up, I'm a huge Lil Wayne fan, and he had the fear of God, you know, on his stuff, and I just like, Carter 3 changed my life when I was like in the 8th, 9th grade, so I was like, I gotta get my eyelids tattooed. So it was just to be cool, like Lil Wayne, to be honest.
Now, Will, Carter 3 is a very impactful album for a lot of people.
Right.
Do you see why Teddy Swims was impacted by this album?
I don't think he was impacted by Lil Wayne. I think he was impacted by drugs.
Okay, tell us
You gotta be
more.
on drugs to do something like that. Like,
You think so?
yeah, I mean, can't a human being convince you to tattoo your eyelids? Come on.
He did when he was
Lil
sitting
Wayne was
down.
inspired by drugs to do it.
Well, allegedly. Well, when he was sitting down with Bobby, that's something she asked, like, did it hurt? Like, did that not feel weird? And he was like, it only felt a little weird because the needle is just like, you know, pricking your eye the entire time. But it's like your eyes is one of the most sensitive parts on your body.
Yeah.
Like, and you sat there for a while to get it tattooed. It is a little while.
Insane.
I have to say, Devyni, what did he say about AI, though? In a world with so many artists that are condemning AI and they're not really here for it, how does Teddy Swims feel?
Teddy is kind of here for it. He talked about how it makes his recording process a little bit easier, which I kind of understood when I heard what he said. Basically, he's saying, like, for little clips like, you know, radio edits where he has to say a separate word, he doesn't have to do another recording and another recording, which that makes sense to use AI. Taking it past that level, I'm not sure how I feel about that, but for little things like that, I think it's okay.
Yeah, to your point, once he explained that part, I was like, you know what, that has to be a very tedious job to go back and try to get the same pitch, the same tone, the same feeling. So that I can get down with. However, to your point, let's make it stop there. Let's not go beyond that. All right, 100 points you both have on the board. It is a tie, so let's break this tie by advancing on to our next question. Which former model was hit with a $2.8 million lawsuit? Devyni.
Tyra Banks.
Tyra has been in the news lately for all the wrong things. Why is she being sued, Devyni?
Girl, we just had a crash out from Miss Tyra, but this time she's in the news for being sued for flaking on a contract for a building. She's being sued because she didn't follow through on that agreement, and she didn't really have much to say about it as far as like her being in the wrong, but that other person, they really had to go out and speak about it because it wasn't right.
Yeah, Tyra, I don't know, girl. Like, you were like our golden superstar model girl for a long time, and as of lately, we just have been seeing you in a completely different light. Who was a part of this deal?
So her business partner, the Smize team, because she has her ice cream brand, that's what the building was supposed to be used for, a flagship type of situation. Supposed to be helping at-risk youth. It was supposed to be this whole thing. So there was a team of people supposed to be working together, which is why the guy who, created this agreement felt like, this is going to be a good contract. This is going to be a good deal. But baby, Miss Tyra didn't follow through.
She did not follow through. Will, do we really want an ice cream parlor from Tyra Banks? I mean, out of all the things she's known for, and she landed on ice cream, is this something that we want from her?
Usually I would hate, but ice cream is a pretty safe.
Okay.
I think that'll be fun for
Great
her.
point.
Yeah.
Great point. So you will go to, her ice cream shop and get some ice cream. No? Okay.
No.
Wow.
But I would support. I wouldn't go.
Okay. You maybe take the kids.
I'm not choosing Tyra.
Oh. Maybe she has some, non-lactose.
Maybe it depends. I mean, I'm down for some ice cream.
Okay.
I support it. Black owned. I do it.
We was trying to get something out of it. He said he would support. I mean, that's enough in itself, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, Tyra.
Ice cream's easy. If it was something else, I'd be like, I'm not supporting that. But ice cream is safe.
It is very safe. I'll give you that. Debbie, tell us why Tyra backed out of this deal, though. And did a shop ever get opened at some point?
Yeah, so what's actually crazy is the shop was open down the street. So that's really what pushed this guy over the edge. It was like they didn't let him know that they were not going to go through on that agreement. They opened a shop down the street, like a couple blocks. So this just fell through all the way.
This is crazy. Tyra, get it together, girl. We love you. We want to support you, but this is not it. Let's advance on to our last question in round one. Which artist gifted her tour crew with $197 million in bonuses? Will.
Taylor Swift.
If having a lot of money had a face behind it, Taylor Swift would be that face. Check this out.
Because people who work on the road, if the tour grosses more, they get more of a bonus. And these people just work so hard, and they are the best at what they do. So every single person on the crew, I've handwritten them a note.
Taylor Swift. Dearest Cam, we've traveled the world like we set out to do. We've dazzled the crowds, but we've missed family too. My full gratitude doesn't come from a bank, but here's... all this just to say thanks. Love, Taylor.
Now, as you can see in that clip, the amount was blanked out, but reportedly, how much money did she give each person?
$100,000.
$100,000 is wild and life-changing for a lot of people.
That's flawed.
I mean, and when you think about it, $197 million, Each person got $100,000.
crew.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of
And
money.
a lot of people.
A lot.
Yeah.
Because we're talking makeup artists, we're talking about crew members, we're talking about, you know, people who are doing the lights, the sound, all of that. This is Taylor. Kudos to you. If I've ever wanted to be a part of something, it's been that, because this has been a tour that has been going on for quite some time, and she has made about $2 billion when it comes to this tour. So she got the money to give it out, and she did so. All right, guys, this brings us to the end of round 1 of Clock It. Will, 200 points you have on the board. Devyni, what do you know? 200 points you have as well, making it a tie between them both. But when we return, these two will continue to battle it out for round 2 of Clock It. Don't go anywhere. And Will are currently battling it out, and both of them are tied with 200 points on the board. It is a stiff competition up here. Let's keep this game rolling so that we can break this tie with our first question in round 2. Which actor was ready to quit How the Grinch Stole Christmas on the very first day? Will.
Jim Carrey.
Now, Jim Carrey, in my opinion, made this movie. So to hear that somebody like him was about to quit on the first day, now mind you, $65 million was his offer. Are you quitting no matter how much you're going through on the first date for $65 million?
I can relate to Jim Carrey a lot because I'm a comedian just like him. And we're both Capricorns.
Okay.
It's be bigger than the money sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Like be annoyed. Like he values he's a recluse. So he's socially awkward. If you notice, he's not really anywhere. He's by himself. So yeah. Sometimes it's bigger than the money.
What were some of the annoying things? Like, what was making him want to quit, Devyni?
Hair and makeup, first of all, taking 8 hours. That's crazy. 8 hours before you even do anything.
Yeah.
Before you do anything, the makeup was crazy. 10-inch fingers. Like, to think about all the things he had to endure just with the suit alone, that probably drove him crazy all by itself.
Oh, you felt like a woman. That's what y'all do every day.
I mean, listen, I don't know if our hair and makeup takes 8 hours.
8 hours is insane.
Maybe a couple hours, but 8 hours of sitting still before I have to go on set. And I can imagine those type of days were like 12 to 16-hour days filming something like The Grinch, you know? Yeah. So it was very taxing on him, so much so that, you know, the director had to sit him down and was like, listen, if you have to rip the TV off the wall because you're so frustrated, if you have to have a cigarette every 30 minutes, he literally said that he had to have a cigarette with a cigarette holder because the smoke couldn't get too close to the hair because the entire suit would catch on fire. So there were some things he had to do to keep him from spiraling, and he kind of reeled it in a little bit, thankfully. I mean, $65 million, I hope so. But also, Jim Carrey was at his peak at that time. That was probably nothing to him. Would Jim be down for a sequel, though, Devyni?
He said he'd be down, but he'd want to use, I think he said like stop motion or something. He needs some enhancements, but he would do it again.
They can green screen it on him. With the technology now, they can green screen that shit on him.
Yeah, because 8 hours a day, I'm sleeping in that.
He has to sleep in it. He has to. Somebody don't work the whole job by the time he just put his outfit on. That's crazy.
And if he's getting $65 million, what was the budget for this? And what was everybody else getting? Like, This is a lot of money. Yeah. I'm just saying. All right, guys. Will, 300 points you have on the board. Devyni, you have 200. Let's keep it rolling. Next question it is. Which NFL athlete caused the Chiefs to miss their first NFL playoffs in 10 years?
Patrick Mahomes.
It indeed was Patrick Mahomes. Now, what happened here?
He's trash.
Well, why is the man trash?
I'm a Giants fan, so any other team that's losing, I'm happy that they're losing.
So you were happy to see this?
Yes, I'm tired. I mean, they've been great. They had their run. They had their dynasty. He got his rings. Pack it up. He's done for the season too, by the way.
All right, I'll give that to you. He clearly is done for the season because of this, they are not going to the playoffs, which in return means they will not be going to the Super Bowl. But what injuries did he sustain here in this video, Devyni?
A torn ACL.
And you can see right here how his leg kind of pops out to the side. Like, that looked painful to see it in slow-mo. I was like, wow. And as we know, the Chiefs have been on a, back-to-back streak when going to the Super Bowl and wins and all of that. So this is kind of heartbreaking. But what does this mean for Travis Kelce specifically, Will?
I mean, he's gonna have to deal with a new quarterback for one. I mean, hopefully Taylor Swift will take care of him. No, they're still together, right?
Yeah. They're about to get married.
Oh, he's great. He's fine. He could quit.
Well, that's the rumors. The rumors are saying he's going to retire, and so because he won't get the chance at going to the Super Bowl one last time, like he's kind of sad right now. Like,
I think he's fine. He got plenty of rings, and he's with one of the richest women in the world, and he's good. He got a lot of money too.
I mean, clearly she's giving away $197 million to just her tour staff. So to your point, I think he will be okay.
He'll be all right.
Will, 400 points you have on the board. Devyni, you are at 200. Let's keep this game rolling because we have more questions. Which popular morning show on the radio station Hot 97 has been canceled? Devyni.
Ebro.
Ebro in the morning is no more. How many years was this show on and why did it get canceled?
13 years, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's a big controversy. I'm going to let you take this one, but there's big controversy behind the scenes of why the show is actually coming to an end. Drake's involved. It's a lot.
Yeah, well, the show's been running for a while. First, they got rid of DJ Enough earlier this year.
Yeah.
And then they got rid of Ebro Rosenberg and then the girl that was on the show as well. Ebro has his reasonings. They tied it to the guy who owns the new casinos out there. That Nas is also a big part of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nas, one of the owners of the casinos. And I don't see the correlation, something with Netanyahu and Israel. I just believe Ebro had a huge part in ruining New York radio.
Okay.
And most New Yorkers, the general consensus is, so it's a heavy applause behind it.
Okay, so
no one feels sorry for him.
The people in New York are actually happy this went down.
Yes, New York is very happy about it.
Okay, and now it's rumored that Funk Flex is going to take over for a bit?
I don't know if he's going to do an actual morning show, but the morning show must go on, so they have Flex filling in right now. But
gotcha. Okay, and how does Drake tie into all of this, Devyni? Why are they coming for Drake right now?
Drake was trolling. He put a little axe emoji, I think it was, and he's got everybody in his...
Ebro's notorious for this. I mean, he's had a beef with a lot of rappers.
Yeah.
And now it's coming back to him. So nobody feels sorry for him.
Yeah, Drake.
And that's my guy, too. Ebro's my guy, but on a personal level. But as far as New York politics, I don't like him either.
Now, that got to be pretty bad if he's your homie and you're saying clapping that he's leaving. My God, Will.
He's a West Coast guy, but he just don't like East Coast music, and he didn't, promote New York music on the radio station. Now he's gone.
Well, we will continue to watch this story to see how it ultimately ends up unfolding. We have more questions, guys. Let's keep it rolling. Next one, it is. Who was blasted by their ex for saying she has no relationship with her kid's father? Will.
Kamora Lee.
Kamora Lee Simmons. Now, Kamora Russell, because he was the one who said this, right? They were together for a long time, I think up until 2009. They were like the it couple for a very long time. But it was reported that he was giving her like $20,000 a month for 20 years.
Believe it.
But currently they seem to not be on great terms. So was it far-fetched for her to say something like this? I
mean, she's allowed her children to blast him online. And then her and Dijon Mustard didn't work out either. That's his name, right? Oh, no, it's Digimon. Jaimon Hansu.
You know what?
They didn't work out either. I mean, it's not far-fetched. I mean, anytime a woman allows her children to blast their father online and doesn't, like, get in the middle of it, Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. She don't have a relationship with them. Not a good one anyway.
Devyni, where did Kimora detail this information at?
Was this out in People?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she put this out in People. I know she has her new show that's out, so, you know, it might have something to do with the publicity behind that or, you know, answering questions that people may want to know about her kids' fathers with an S. So apparently Russell's not the only one who, you know, is not in his kid's life. So that may be, you know, a little pattern.
Yeah.
Kimora. I don't know
she
about
plays
it.
a part, a huge part in it.
Yeah, I think so. The two fathers are clearly seeming not to be. I think one of them had a lot going on, though. He had some legal issues going up.
Yeah, Russell's in Bali.
Well, the other one, too. Like, he had some other
Really?
shit. She clearly has a type. I mean, a rich type for sure, but then they all end up in some, I don't know.
Money troubles.
Definitely money troubles with both of them, but Kimora seems to be back on top. Like you said, she has a reality show, and I'm sure we'll be watching that continue to play out. And I know Kimora gonna clap back at this man because she's not just gonna let him get away with that. All right, guys, so we are embarking on our very last question in round 2. Will, you are at 500 points on the board, and Devyni, you have 300. This is our last question. Here we go. Who said if you have a womb, you are a woman, otherwise you are not? Devyni.
Elon Musk.
It was definitely Elon Musk. Unfortunately, he does have a transgender daughter. So this is very controversial, and I'm sure she did not like seeing this play out on social media, Devyni.
Yeah, 65 million views. I think 33,000 comments is crazy. It's on the screen, but I mean, very controversial, but he's not known to not be, so.
Well, I don't even know if I have a question for you. I'm just going to let you take this away.
I mean, knowing he has a transgender daughter and making a statement like that is wild. Yeah. I agree. I 100% agree with the statement, though.
You do agree?
With the statement he made, yes.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
Because, I mean, if we're just using words,
okay,
yeah.
Words have definitions. Mm-hmm. He's not wrong, but subbing your child on Twitter is crazy, though.
Oh, no, he's publicly said worse to her and about her. They don't really get along. Obviously, they have two different political views, as you can see here. And then also, yeah, I don't think he's in line with her, you know, transgenderness, forming into transitioning into a woman. So he's very vocal about how he feels when it comes to this situation.
He's the richest man on planet Earth. $400 billion. What are you going to do to him?
But I think at some point when it comes to your daughter, you have to like pump the brakes and care about how she is going to feel. And he seems to just not care at all.
I mean, she was born Johnny. You want to call him Johnny?
Oh my God. All right. Well, listen, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Clock It. And what do you know? Will is today's winner of Clock It. 500 points he has on the board. 400 you have Devyni, making Will the one that is going to get crowned with our Clock It chain here today. And it matches your outfit perfectly.
Really
look at that. You see it looking good. Okay, model that off for us. Yeah, whole outfit is fire. All right, guys. Well, as always, Devyni, thank you for being here today. Will, thank you for stopping by per usual. And to our viewers at home, tomorrow, same time, same place, we are here right here for another episode of Clock It. We'll see you then.